Hey, we wanted to do a Malden Productions rig rundown, a whole series. We're going to do outboard gear and pedals and all kinds of stuff. We're going to start with guitars today. How about this little gem right here? Fender Telecaster American Elite. You know, every studio's got to have a Fender Telecaster. There's just certain things that you have to have this guitar for. It's amazing. It's got the noiseless pickups, the switchable circuit here. This is a real prize right here. The next guitar that we have is the vintage Gibson Double Cutaway Jr. When I was growing up, my dad had a Gibson Les Paul Double Cutaway Jr. and a single P90 right here. This is an amazing guitar. Well, since that time, those guitars have gone up in value like unbelievably. They're $20,000 or $30,000. They're amazing. I can't afford one of those, but this brand, Vintage, has a very nice replica, and that is the sound of rock and roll. So there we go, Fender Les Paul Jr. All right, there's that one. Next, we move on to another, in my opinion, staple. That is a Fender Jazzmaster. You know, a Jazzmaster is just, there's a certain thing that it does, you know. It's like, first of all, in my opinion, it is the best jangly guitar sound you have on electric guitar. When you're just like strumming on electric guitar through something like an AC30 or something, this is the guitar. And this tremolo system, it is the only one that sounds like this. This is a really important guitar to have, in my opinion. We've got another one here. It's a baritone guitar. All it is it's a Fender Squier that I had set up as a baritone, just because there are certain things that you really need that baritone sound for. It's just kind of a utility guitar, and I'm glad to have it in the studio. It's a really cool instrument. Finally, in this room anyway, we've got some other guitars elsewhere, but in this room, we've got the Bedell Acoustic. So this is a really amazing acoustic guitar. It's very hi-fi sounding. It's so nice. And by the way, shout out to Action Sound in Hawkins, Texas. They're the dealer for Bedell around here, and let me tell you something, these are amazing guitars. Sound so beautiful. Every one, the expensive ones, the moderate ones, they all sound amazing. You should go see Kelly Barber at Action Sound for these, but it's a real treat to have this guitar in the studio. Let's go check out the live room. I got some more guitars in there. Okay, we're going to pick it up here in the live room. Get started here with my Frankenstein Strat. You know, every studio needs a Strat, and they also need a Les Paul, and I don't have a Les Paul exactly, but this is a Strat. I have the two single coils. It does have a humbucker on the bridge, but I can split that so we get the more of the traditional Strat sound. But if I don't split it, we get that humbucker sound that gives me kind of the Les Paul thing. Frankenstein Strat. Next, we've got a couple acoustic guitars. Mossman Dreadnought. You know, again, you have to have a Dreadnought, you know, for an acoustic. It's the traditional sound of the acoustic. That's kind of what acoustic sounds like, generally speaking. This is a Mossman. That's a boutique company made in Texas for a lot of years. It's a really cool guitar company. You should check them out. This guitar has been with me for a lot of years. I've made a lot of sounds on this guitar. I love it. Mossman Dreadnought. We have one more acoustic guitar that we hadn't looked at yet. This is an interesting one because the guitar itself is a Gretch, high strung. high string guitar is a really cool guitar to have laying around. It's also, by the way, called a Nashville tuning guitar, so you know that maybe that rings a bell for you. But basically what it is it's the same thing as a regular acoustic guitar or any guitar. The intervals are the same, it's tuned the same, but it's all the octave up strings on a 12 string. Thank you guys for watching. You know, let us know what you think about all these wild guitars, and we're going to do some other installments, you know, guitars and amps and pedals and outboard gear and mics and all kinds of cool stuff. Let us know what kind of stuff you want to see next. I'd like to hear from you on that. Anyway, until the next installment, thanks a lot.